Virgos are notably one of a kind. Their sweetness and purity rival any we have ever seen in any other sign in the zodiac. You should count yourself extremely lucky if you are one or if you have one of these mutable earth signs in your circle. Despite their easygoing nature, you will definitely agree that no one is perfect. Stay with us till the end of this video as we uncover the fantastic traits of these superb signs. Trust me, you will be left in awe about how a single sign can pack so much goodness at a time. First, let's do a little digging into the background of the zodiac sign. Virgo is the sixth sign of astrology, and the sun often transits this region between August 23rd and September 22nd. The symbol of the sign, the maiden, has its origins in Astraea. According to Greek mythology, Astraea was the final immortal to leave Earth at the end of the Silver Age. This zodiac sign is associated with Earth because of this time in history when the gods fled to Olympus. And when it comes to the ruling planet of a Virgo, that would be Mercury. This planet is the embodiment of communication and the conveyance of messages. Another zodiac sign ruled by Mercury is Gemini. But Gemini and Virgo express the influence of this planet in radically different ways. While Gemini is more about expression and output, Virgo is more interested in the input and processing of information. A Virgoan's way of dealing with information is similar to that of a computer in the way it transforms even cryptic information into coherent and meaningful pieces of information. With that said, let's dive into the remarkable characters buried deep within this astrological sign. The first thing you should know about Virgo is that they are always willing to lend a helping hand. They imbibe the spirit of kindness and gentleness, and they love being a pillar of support for their friends and loved ones. People close to Virgoans can depend on their great intellect and industrious nature to solve problems. While the opposite sign to Virgo, Pisces, loves to guide on a spiritual level, Virgo is committed to offering practical assistance. They are not scared of hard work. Neither are they scared of commitment and following due process each time. The gratification that Virgoans make it their sole purpose to help others. Even from their outward looks, you can easily tell that Virgoans embody humility and are not particularly interested in being at the center of the show. They are also quick thinkers with an enormous amount of mental energy that mostly makes them appear tense. However, a Virgoan's humility doesn't stop their love for excellence and perfection, as they always strive hard to attain it. This sometimes makes them critical, both of themselves and others, when they fall short of that expected perfection. Want to know another cool fact about them? Part of Earth's influence in Virgoans is revealed in their apparent intelligence and thoroughness. They know the value of putting in the effort, so they don't mind committing the whole of their heart and soul to anything, not minding how hard it might be. The maiden is usually enthusiastic about arts, and they possess very vivid imaginative powers, and they don't mind expressing them in several forms. This creative side of them is perhaps why they have a track record of succeeding at whatever career they choose. Another thing about Virgos is their excellence at holding a conversation, and this comes naturally to them thanks to their ruling planet, Mercury. These mutable earth signs are born communicators, and they pay close attention to even the tiniest details. This trait also particularly comes to life when handling their work. Virgoans will painstakingly go over every detail of whatever they have in front of them to ensure it's perfect. But in a funny twist, they also generally understand that it is quite impossible to be absolutely perfect. This is why they will never stop working towards attaining it because, with each try, they get better and better. One more awesome fact about Virgoans is how organized they can be. In fact, you can count on these Earth folks to always keep track of things. People's physical environment is undoubtedly a reflection of their inner state of mind, so you can expect the thoroughness of the maiden's character to reflect on their physical space. Virgoans find it difficult to thrive in a scattered space. This is why they don't mind ensuring that their physical space is well arranged to suit their mood. But in the unlikely case of an untidy Virgoan, they still know exactly where to look to find any item in the heap of their mess. What might seem to you like finding a needle in a haystack occurs to them as naturally as folding their shorts. They're very analytical and know how to arrange pieces of things together to make sense of them. The mind of this Mercury bunch is so gifted that they have the ability to constantly filter out unimportant information and focus on the crucial ones. If you're contemplating having a romantic relationship with the zodiac sign, you need not worry about whether they would be devoted or not. The maiden is not known for keeping anything they've lost interest in, so if they have chosen to be with you, you can rest assured that they are interested in everything that has to do with you, even down to the most insignificant detail. And when it comes to the compatibility of Virgos, fellow Earth signs Taurus and Capricorn are their best bet for romantic relationships and friendships. They also frequently get along with Scorpios and Cancers who are water signs. And though there may be challenges along the way, Virgos and Pisces can also complement one another and share a relationship through their mutable natures. Then, there are the Mercury-ruled Geminis, with whom they can also form unbreakable bonds. There's no doubting a Virgo's intelligence and organization. Nevertheless, they come with their flaws, even though they try so hard to be perfect. One major trait of a Virgo that is considered negative is their tendency to overthink. Anyone born under this sign is introspective and analytical. You can be sure whatever they say has gone through a comprehensive thought process. Virgoans appreciate spending time alone in order to think things through, and this gives them that affinity for worrying about inconsequential details. Their mind is also always occupied with their next career goals and what they need to do to get on top of every emerging situation. Friends of these earthy folks should also recognize them for the workaholics they can be. Virgos are keen observers who pay great attention to everything, despite their initial appearance of being uninterested. They also can be very hard players in a team. They don't like teammates who do not pitch in. This can get confrontational. When Virgoans are up to something, they want everything done by the books. And if others don't reciprocate, you can trust this zodiac sign not to tolerate it. You should also bear in mind that Virgos have the inclination to dismiss people too quickly and trust no one unless they have won their approval in one way or another. For a sign so intelligent, let it not surprise you that they live in the fear of the unknown. Since they find it difficult to embrace change, Virgoans usually have a hard time fitting in when they are outside their comfort zones. Trust me, Virgos are some of the most disciplined individuals you will ever meet, but they have trouble improvising when faced with challenges. Despite their flexibility at work, they still favor adhering to a well-thought-out plan when it comes to other aspects of their life. This explains why they lack the drive to go on new adventures and just act on the spur of the moment. Virgos are so scared of the unknown, it prevents them from taking some much-needed risks. And let's not forget the fact that their unwillingness to accept change also gives them the reputation of being stubborn. Virgos tend to hold their knowledge as being superior to that of others, and they don't easily let go of their ideas in the face of change and new trends. Nobody can dissuade a Virgo once they have a clear idea of what they desire. Even if someone offers a better suggestion regarding their plans, you can be sure that they will probably reject it and not pay attention. Nevertheless, Virgoans have an aura of purity and sweetness around them that we cannot deny. And it's not just because of the virgin symbol of their zodiac, but because it's just who they are. If you are in doubt of uniqueness in these earth signs, you only just have to take a look into some of our famous maidens, such as Zendaya, Jennifer Hudson, Cameron Diaz, Taraji P. Henson, and Melissa McCarthy, to get a better understanding of how much of a perfectionist and creative bunch they are. Are you a Virgo, or do you know one very closely? Tell us what your favorite thing is about this earth sign.